Welcome to the Age of Aquarius. This is Amina, your survival guide in the Age of Aquarius. This reading's for the weekend. The moon is in Sag, tropically, Scorpio, Vedically. Anyway, this channel is about healing and healing the planet and everybody on it. And it's about this key right here, 528 hertz. See what it says on it? DNA repair. Repairing our antennas to the divine. Yes, plus much more. Lowers cortisol and chronogranin A. Increases testosterone in the brain and oxytocin, our feel-good hormones. So, we're going to get some of this in our life. There's a playlist on this channel if you're interested about what my mission is and about helping heal the planet. If you think you're one of the 144,000 that will be singing this new frequency before the throne, take a look at the Marian method and start your journey. It's in a playlist here on the channel. There's also links in the description below on how to acquire one of these handy dandy tuning forks that will help you complete that mission of singing that new frequency before the throne. And it's to a company called Sacred Waves. It benefits this channel if you purchase your tuning fork through there. Also, not to mention, they're extremely high quality. They're not poured into molds. These are actually cut from solid blocks of high-grade aluminum. And man, can you tell the difference? Okay. Also, there's links in the description for GQ Electronics that helps you in ridding your space of negative frequencies like EMFs, RF, etc. Microwave energy, right? Negative energy. It helps you clear your space where you live or work so that you know what is emitting negative energy that may block some of your healing with this 528. GQ Electronics has radon detectors and some other very nice equipment for clearing negative energy from your environments, discovering it and clearing it. Okay. And also, personal readings are open. Information's in the description box below to book one. Anyway, let's get some of this frequency, and I want you guys to be able to relax and heal and feel like you're just right here, right now, and that's all that matters. It's all about you right now. Just center yourself. Try to relax as I ring this fork. Think of that frequency when you're breathing in through your nose, cleansing all the anxiety and toxic energy from your internal environment, mentally and physically, mind, body, spirit. And as you exhale through your mouth, you're flushing out all that negative, toxic energy. Okay? And just really relax. Feel like I'm just right here, right now. And that's the main thing that matters. Okay? So here we go. 528 hertz. And remember, headsets really advised for these readings, okay? Here we go again. And once you feel like that energy is flushed from your body and that you're relaxed, not holding tension in your shoulders or your neck or your back or your face. A lot of you hold tension in your face. That's why you get headaches. Or in your jaw, right? Okay, one more time. Really relax. My hubby's here. Okay, really relax. There you go. Some healing. We could all use some of that, right? Mind, body, spirit. DNA repair. Repairing our antennas to the divine. Okay. We've got some very interesting energy going on. And it's in the astrology because our friend Neptune over in Pisces is stationary right now. Will be retrograde tomorrow. And that's what the Tower moment is all about. We definitely have one coming in. And not only that, but the Sun and Mercury are in grand conjunction. Okay? And that's happening in Cancer. Okay? We also have Venus and Mars have made it past Black Moon Lilith. So it feels like there's that balance has been maintained and Venus is catching up with him. She's at 21 and he's at 24. The Sun and Mercury. So we're looking at Gemini and Virgos and Leos in particular and Cancers because it's happening in the sign of Cancer. May be prevalent when it comes to this, some sort of incoming news. Okay. We also have Saturn retrograde in Pisces as well. So Pisces, you're getting an extra kick over there, unfortunately, with that energy. So you got two planets retrograde. Okay. Saturn and Neptune. Then Pluto's retrograde is that delicate balancing point between Aquarius and Capricorn. It is officially in Capricorn. Now, this is tropically, keep that in mind. The moon is in Sagittarius, 11 degrees. And it'll be moving through Sagittarius over the next couple of days. But remember, Vedically, it's Scorpio. Okay? We have the nodes teetering between. My husband's reaching across. It's hilarious. He's doing that delicate balancing act of not getting off the tight wire. He's managing to reach across to get his water. That was kind of graceful, honey. He looked very ballerina. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, these nodes at 0 degrees, bordering the fixed energy and the cardinal energy. Over in the south node, which is our past, we're looking at this teetering between Scorpio and Libra. In the future, it's teetering between Aries and Taurus. So all those sun signs I just named off, this affects all of you. Keep in mind, these readings are marked Aquarius, but they're for the collective because it is the age of Aquarius. And all of you have Aquarius in your charts, whether there's a planet there or not. Doesn't matter. And this energy will affect you in one way or another. So a tower moment, either happening to you or somebody around you. and you're going to find out about it. Okay, so try to keep that in mind. The moon in Sag, tropically, Scorpio, Vedically. Okay, let me back it up to June again so we can look at Scorpio. With Scorpio, the part of the body that Scorpio rules is your genitals, your anus, your urethra, your prostate. Okay? In Sagittarius, let me move back forward again. We're looking at our liver, hip, thighs, and sacrum. Okay? So those parts of the body could be affected by that lunar energy. The moon affects the ocean and the tides, the water, and your biosuits are made of water. That's the little contraption that you animate to live in the 3D. Okay? Anyway, those parts of the body or biosuit could be affected in some way or another. Also, we're in a waxing moon, getting ready. We're moving into a full moon on the 3rd Monday. Moon day will be a moon day, all right. A full moon in Capricorn, tropically, Sagittarius, Vedically. Okay, so full moon. And that's backbone, joints, knees, skin, hair. Okay, big no-no for any procedures or anything like that. We are in a waxing right now, so it's not a great time because healing is slowed. But full moon, the 3rd, big no-no. Unless it's a dire emergency. No procedures, dental work, surgeries, etc. Same thing with new moons, okay? But we'll be heading into the waning moon on the 4th, Tuesday. And from then on out, it's game time, okay? You're good through the 16th. All right? So try to schedule all your thingies during that time frame, from the 4th through the 16th. Okay. The Sabian energy. The Sabian energy. Very interesting. I get somebody that's feeling kind of stripped down. This could be feeling naked, so feeling vulnerable. Okay, it's definitely about emotions and water. That's why this Vedic Scorpio moon that we have right now is probably at play with Neptune. That's water energy over in water energy of Pisces, mutable Pisces. So somebody feeling very naked and stripped down and vulnerable. And they're trying to capture love or gold, so to speak. I'm picking that energy up. I'm also getting like rough energy. You know, everything is frequency, light, vibration. That's why these tuning forks work. That's why what this channel is about, frequency. Negative frequencies, how to negate those, and positive frequencies, how we make ascension. Raising our vibration, 144,000, singing a new song. Okay? And it feels like really rough vibrational energy. I think that's why we have the solitude card here, basically a tower card. And this is for the next couple of days, okay? So over this holiday weekend, I know a lot of people are celebrating the 4th, even though it's not here yet. Some may choose to celebrate the coming weekend, not this one. Just depends on, you know, and that's for the U.S., for those of you that want to know, Independence Day for the U.S. the, well, what the history books tell you. I don't rely on what's written in books because most of the time it's a lot of fabrication. Anyway, I digress. You have to go with your instinct on things, and plus a lot of history and knowing, finding things out. Anyway, so something just not quite going right. And it's really weird because I get this tunneling. It's like a tube. A tube that's not working right. So even it could be like, for some of you, it could be heart energy. Okay. The fact that we have the water, and that vulnerable energy and one of the Sabian symbols. And then we have this, it could be intestinal. It could be, something to do with vascular tubing. Okay. Could be heart related, aorta, etc. Just something not vibrating right. It's not at the right frequency. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. For some of you, that's going to be what happens. That could be what you're going to hear about the tower. And then this energy of, and it's really weird because the cards I have in the lineup underneath the deck for both the clarifying and the main deck are telling the same story, that some of the other readers are also getting the exact same cards. So this is this is not surprising, and it's going to be a collective thing. Okay. All right. So the death card made its appearance. And when that happens, that's could be taken quite literally for some. So possibly news. It's something that's faded, by the way. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's a timing card. There are a couple of timing cards. Well, 3 of them, precisely. You're looking at the Wheel, the Temperance card, and the World card. Okay? Are timing cards. And they give me that card when they're indicating that this is a pre-programmed event into the holodeck. Those planets that are moving through the sky. This is a grand machine. That's why the energy of these planets affects all of us so much. And why astrology and tarot readings can be so damningly accurate. It's because these tarot cards are tapped into that machine. Okay. And this is something that was fated. It's going to happen regardless. There's nothing any of us can do about it. Okay. Not trying to be doom and gloom. I need you to understand when something's pre-programmed into the holodeck, there's nothing anybody can do about it. And if you understand how that affects everybody, and that you're actually an avatar, and that this is not the end. So if somebody does meet an end over the next couple of days, over this weekend, it was time. Okay. We all are going through a birthing process, and death is literally a birthing process. Okay. So try to keep that in mind. I know it's not easy to lose people that are close to us. I've lost a great deal, many people that were close to me. So I understand that energy. And it's more of us being sad than it is for them. It's more that we'll miss them. Okay. So try to keep that in mind. So for some, that's what this is about. Something goes wrong. Okay. It's not great timing because it's a holiday weekend and all that, but Neptune's retrograde in water. Okay. That's not a great place. Okay. So for some, that's what this is about. Some people are going to be feeling, it feels like regret energy, regretting some past mistakes. And I also am getting some feeling kind of left out, kind of black sheep energy going on. And that's just from the Sabian. And I didn't spend a ton of time with them because if I do, I get far more than I bargained for. And I tend to be able to predict some very crazy stuff. Anyway, so I try not to dig in too deep to that. I am getting this 3 crowns. So 3 people might be involved in this, possibly somehow. Anyway, I digress. 3 people, 3 places, 3 countries, 3 things. Okay. Something to do with threes. Don't know why. All right. So keep that in mind. That's the Sabian. Now let's get into the actual cards. Okay. So we have the Solitude card. There's our Tower. And the Fate, Destiny, Timing. Okay. Now, the cards that I got for those. Let's get into this reading. Card 13 breaks down to a 4 for the numerologist out there. I am one too, so I totally get it. Everything is about light, frequency, waves, and the numbers, right? It's all part of the program. They gave me 2 cards to mark this tower. The 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Okay. So it's a difficult situation. 3 of Pentacles, you know how there's 3 people standing there. And they're trying to devise a plan. And the 5 of Swords is defeat. Something happens that stops your plans. It's all about the timing. Okay? So something happens to stop our plans. And it's a dead halt kind of thing. Okay? No pun intended there. Anyway, remember everything I say, and everything that happens during the readings is part of the reading. Okay? I am comfortable in my own skin. This is the Solitude card that we're talking about. As I detach to replenish my soul. Okay. Meditation is required when you receive the Solitude card as a sign. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for a conscious retreat. So retreating from this 5 of Swords. Okay. So somebody's looking for a fight, maybe. Or they have a fight. And you're going to make a hasty retreat. Okay. For whatever reason. What's called for now is to step back and take your focus off your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy by means of a much-needed rest and time out. Okay? In the reverse, for those that need to hear it, too much solitude results in isolation and separation. Now is the moment to get together with friends and join in merriment. Hiding out will lead to loneliness and negative thinking. See, there's that feeling left out energy I was picking up for some of you. Separation at this time isn't a healthy choice. Are you in a situation in which you feel alone? You need to share this, not keep it to yourself. By joining in with others, you'll hear what you need to know because Spirit finds ways to speak through them without their even knowing it. Yeah, just watch the tarot readers. Sometimes they say things and they don't even realize it, that they're saying it, but it'll be something that'll spark something in you, right? You have the key to let yourself out of this prison. You are loved and never alone. All right? So some of you are on one side of that fence. Some of you are on the other side of the fence. All right? That's why I say these readings are for the collective. Aquarius is an inclusive energy. It's about humanity. This is the age of Aquarius. I am an Aquarius. It's all inclusive, not exclusive. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune, fate. And here we go. Here's the cards that I got for that. I'm going to move my little jade out of the way. Queen of Wands. And the Death card. Scorpio energy. Okay? So, an ending to trying to go after what you want, basically. At least for now. Cycles of life, destiny, and fate. Now that's interesting. Cycles of life, and we have the Death card. Okay? This could, for some of you, involve a Queen of Wands. Okay? So keep that in mind. And Queen of Wands is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Destiny and fate. The Wheel of Fortune represents the ever-changing cycle in one's life. Our lives are in constant motion, revolving around the ups and downs life hands us. No moment, ever stays the same. Just as you are getting comfortable, the wheel turns and you are moving toward another situation. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. At times you may think that the wheel is stuck because the bad funk and luck has been visiting for way too long. One has to remember, the Wheel of Fortune is also the karmic wheel of fate. So on the many multiple levels of lifetimes, one may be paying a bigger bill this time around than another. Eventually, the wheel does shift. Sometimes we just don't recognize it because we are so wound up in what we think should happen. The Wheel of Fortune is the game of life. There are no guarantees. How to play your fate is up to you. A saying I learned as a child goes, God doesn't give you anything you can't handle. Well, I'm sure that's open for debate, but in truth, we all get dished out things that we don't want to deal with. The lessons we learn from our experiences, mistakes, failures, misfortunes, and victories in life are all gifts we take on our spiritual journey. The Wheel of Fortune's number is 10, the number of completion and rebirth into a new cycle. It symbolizes the portal to a new journey. A lot of you are getting ready for new journeys, and you know you are. You feel it. You're planning for it. It's good to know where you are on the Wheel of Fortune. Are you at the bottom going up, or are you at the top ready to cycle on to yet another journey of transition? What you want to remember is that your present actions will affect your life and that others now and in the future. The Wheel of Fortune spins those actions around, creating one's fate. And I don't know why, but my voice has suddenly gotten strange. So some of you, it may be something to do with your throat, vocal cords. Don't know. You never know when a good or not so good deed will come around and greet you. The Wheel of Fortune represents cause and effect. One of the lessons of the Wheel of Fortune is to be able to stay in the hub of the wheel. No matter what confronts you, if you stay centered, you are able to act from a place of balance. Remember, we're trying to walk in Dharma. Rather than from a place of reactionary emotions. When you are centered or in your hub, you are aware of your strengths and weaknesses, your limits and boundaries, doing the best you can with what you've got. You may not be in control of the circumstances, but you can be in control of how you deal with it. The Wheel of Fortune is an ever-turning life cycle, death and rebirth. Its number is 10, representing the end or completion of something as well as the beginning of something new. It represents unexpected encounters and twists of fate. You never know what is around the next corner. The Wheel of Fortune brings gifts of movement, change, good fortune, success, karma, and coming into your destiny. Symbolism in the Wheel of Fortune image. The Wheel of Fortune image has some of the traditional symbols combined with the Native American medicine wheel. At the hub of the wheel is an 8-pointed star, as above so below. The spokes that shoot off from the star represent spirit. The red vertical spoke represents the red road of the physical on the Native American medicine wheel. The blue horizontal spoke represents the blue road, the journey of the spirit on the medicine wheel. The red and blue lines create a cross that pass over the alchemical symbols of salt, water, mercury, and sulfur, symbolizing the magical possibilities available if we choose to seek higher wisdom. The red and blue lines also extend to the outer circle, each touching a letter spelling out tarot, the law of divine will, divine law, cosmic law, law of the universe. The letters also spell rota, rotation. The golden lines shooting from the center star touch the Hebrew letters Yod, He, Vav, He, called the Tetragrammaton, translated as the Most High or the name of God. The rainbow emanating from the center represents the whirling rainbow of universal peace. The hand in the rainbow represents one's individual destiny. The cycles of the moon surrounding the outside of the wheel represent the cycles of life that are ever-changing. The spirals moving out of the wheel signal the constant motion of the wheel's cycles. Animals are part of the Native American medicine wheel. In the east is the eagle, masculine energy, illumination, spirit, the golden door. In the south is the coyote, child energy, innocence and faith. In the west is the black bear, feminine energy, introspection. In the north is the white buffalo, place of wisdom and gratitude. The archangels in the four corners of this image offer a star in their hands, symbolizing their guidance and help. The archangel at the bottom right is Michael, aka Adonai, for those that didn't know. That's what he goes by. Bringing protection, at least so he tells me. The element of fire. The astrological aspect is Leo. The archangel on the bottom left is Uriel, bringing peace. The element is earth. The astrological aspect is Taurus. The archangel on the top left is Raphael, bringing healing. The element is air, also known as Ariel and Mariel, aka, for those that didn't know. The the astrological aspect is Aquarius. The archangel at the top corner, right corner, is Gabriel, bringing resurrection. That's that death energy right there, Scorpio. The element is water, and the astrological aspect is Scorpio. The planet associated with the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter. Now, keep in mind, Jupiter is over there with Uranus, okay, in Taurus, expansive rebellion energy. And the planet of luck, okay, and the chakra is the third chakra, the solar plexus, your power center, okay. So for some of you guys, this reading is about possibly losing someone. For some of you, and you don't really lose them, that's the thing. It's just an illusion, basically. But for others, this is just someone that really needs attention in one way or another. But something happens that curtails the best laid plans, basically. Okay? So try to keep that in mind. For some of you, you may have your plans changed up, okay? Because somebody is having an issue of some sort, okay? Could be health related, could be mentally related, it could be, you know, what have you. Since it's water, something with the biosuit. Since we got Neptune doing what he's doing over in Pisces. So lots of water energy. So a lot to do with love, emotions, very emotional energy. Okay. And, you know, Scorpio and Neptune are written all over this reading, and Uranus, the rebel, and Jupiter all working in concert for this reading. For sure. And we have to walk that tight wire with grace, no matter what side of the fence you fall on for this reading. Okay. And my husband happens to be in here with me today, Mr. Gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And I think he was going to say something to you guys. Let's see. Is he going to say something?
He would headset.
Okay. He's taking the headset.
Hello. Well, since you have the Wheel of Fortune in the reading, I will read a text in Dutch about the Wheel of Fortune. My wife wanted me to talk Dutch to you guys, so here it goes. The Wheel of Fortune. It's the same. Yeah.
Dialect, right?
It's Flemish, really. So here goes. Wheel of Fortune in Dutch. Tarotkaart. Het Rad van Fortuin. Tarotkaart. Het Rad van Fortuin is een kaart met erg ingewikkelde symboliek. In de hoeken zien we de 4 apocalyptische dieren uit het visioen van Ezekiel. De apocalyptische dieren vertegenwoordigen de 4 alchemische elementen. De stier staat voor aarde en vruchtbaarheid. De leeuw symboleert vuur en kracht. De mens, engel, is verbonden met het element lucht dat verwijst naar het denken, maar ook naar het vermogen lief te hebben. Het element van aarde is water. Het element van arend is water. Waarom verwijst de arend naar water en niet naar lucht? Van de arend wordt gezegd dat hij zich als de phoenix kan verjongen, onder andere door drievoudig en onderdompeling in water. Vandaar dat deze vogel ook vaak op doopvonden wordt afgebeeld. Bovenop het rad zit de Sphinx. Dit dier heeft, zoals we hebben gezien, te maken met levensvraagstukken, maar ook symboleert tevens het middelpunt, het punt dat twee uitersten in balans houdt. De slang die langzaam langs het rad naar beneden kronkelt, heeft te maken met verleiding, maar ook met dood en wedergeboorte. So there you go. That was some Flemish for you guys.
Thank you, hubby wubby. Anyway, so, and while he was doing that, I got, my team gave me some telepathy and said, "Girl interrupted." Like that movie, right? Girl interrupted. So something interrupting plans. All right? So keep that in mind. Something that's going to be shocking. All right, here we go. Some 528 going out of the reading. Remember, try to relax. Regardless of what happens, remain balanced, remain graceful. Okay? Here we go. And remember, information's in the description below for readings, tuning forks, and equipment that will help you get rid of negative energy from your environment. Okay? It's about healing, you guys, and fixing the energy. We need to vibrate high for Ascension. Okay? Anyway, do let me know in the comments how you guys are doing. I'd love to hear how you're doing with your tuning forks, your impressions so far, anything you've noticed. My husband's been playing 528 hertz in the car, and he played it while I was driving the other day. Fascinating, very fascinating. Hyper-focused. He says he feels hyper-focused. And when you get out of your car after you're done, the outdoors and all the noise going on, it'll be like you just stepped from one dimension into another, and it's like, what fresh hell is this? The sound is going to be very strange and foreign to you. I'm not kidding. It's very weird. Anyway, you guys should try it out for yourselves and see how that goes. Because when you have, good sound systems in your car, you can really have a good go at that 528 hertz. Yeah. Wow. Anyway, hope you have a fantastic weekend. Remember, some sort of interrupted plans. All right. Hang in there until next time. Have a good one.